Hi, I'm Gerard, Witch of Earth's Scariest Goods, and today I'm going to show you how to stop energy from interfering with your dreams. This is the final part to the series of dreams that I've done, so if you've seen part 1, then you know that I have shown you how to control your dreams and kind of make them happen. In part 2, I've shown you how to actually remember your dreams, to recall your dreams. And now for part 3. So if this sounds interesting to you, or if you've already watched part 1 and part 2, well then stick around because part 3 is just as interesting. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so we're going to need a few things, okay? You're going to need a bowl, a black candle, you can use a white candle as well, some sea salt, water, distilled water, moon water, even sun water will work well. Totally optional is holy water and also rose water. Rose water is really good for protection, for cleansing, and bringing in good energy. So that's also why I added that as an option. Of course, if you don't have it, make the magic your own and leave it out. Something sharp to inscribe the candle. I'm just using my craft tweezers here that are super sharp at the edge here because we're going to need to inscribe on the candle. Now, on the candle, if you know exactly who's sending energy towards you or is entering your dreams, or if it's something recurring, maybe you're just not sure. Maybe it's just somebody that just keeps appearing in your dreams in a nightmare form. We're not talking about like, it's just a dream and you're, having a picnic. We're talking about like you wake up and it's like cold sweats. It's nightmarish. It's almost like a night terror and it's reoccurring over and over and over again. You're going to want to take that black candle and you're going to want to inscribe the name of that person that keeps appearing over and over again. If you're not sure who they are, then you're just going to inscribe on the candle the situation, right? So I would write man in a black hat, woman in red dress, woman turns into cat. You're going to inscribe that onto the candle. And the reason why we're inscribing it on the candle, and a black candle because it helps absorb energy, is that we can focus in on our spell, right? We're trying to lock the door, lock our energy so that way they cannot enter our dreams or interfere in our normal flow of dreams that we usually have, right? So we're just going to take our bowl. You're going to take your water and you're just going to put it right into the bowl. Pretty simple. Now, if you have holy water, you're going to want to add that in there. And totally optional is the rose water. So if you do have rose water, you're going to want to also add that in there. It smells so good. You don't need a lot. And you don't need to fill the bowl to the brim, just enough for the candle because you want to also be able to light the candle. So after you've done that, you're just going to place the candle into the actual water. You're going to take your salt and you're just going to circle into the water counterclockwise because we want to take away, block, stop them, get rid of it. Okay. Some witches and spiritualists will circle the candle 3 times. Some will do 7. Please do as many times as you feel necessary, what resonates for you. Me personally, I'll do it 3 times. If it's night terrors, I'll do it until I'm comfortable. But salt, definitely need that, right? Okay. And of course you're going to need something to light the candle. I'm not doing the spell, so of course I'm not going to light the candle, but I just want you to know you're going to need something to light the candle, whether it's matches, lighter, so forth, okay? Now that you've got that in the bowl, you've got all your ingredients in here, over the candle and the bowl of water, because of course water holds sound, it holds energy, you're going to say this spell 3 times over it. Those who tread upon my dreams, be gone away, you cannot stay. Let this spell now clear the way. Now that you've said that spell, you are going to just light the candle. You're going to let the candle burn completely out into the water. Okay? Then, super important, If your bed is lifted where you actually sleep, you're going to place this bowl of water underneath your bed. Now, if you cannot place it underneath your bed, maybe your bed is flush to the ground or there's just not space underneath your bed, you're going to place this bowl near to where you actually sleep, as close as possible to yourself. Okay, so maybe next to the bed, maybe it's on a nightstand, but it needs to be as close as possible to where you dream. Okay, of course you want to monitor it. You don't want kids to get into it. You definitely don't want animals to get into it. Okay, the whole purpose of this is to actually trap the energy that is meant to enter your dreams and be trapped into the bowl. Okay, so the bowl is going to act like the water itself is going to act like a filtration system, right? Anything that touches the water is going to get stuck. Think of it like a actual fly trap or a sticky trap. So all that negative energy, or that person for that matter, that is deciding to enter your dreams and give you nightmares, is going to get stuck inside the bowl. Okay, now the next day when you wake, you're just going to take the bow. You're definitely going to take a look at it. You'd be surprised. I've had a lot of people in the past, even me myself. You'll see that the water has just turned gunky and brown overnight. Very mucky. Like, you definitely know you don't want to, mess with that type of water. Carefully, you're going to want to pour this away from your house. You're going to want to pour this into a hole and bury it. I tend to don't pour this near my house. I'll pour this into like a plastic container until I can get far enough out to dump the water onto the earth or into a hole and cover it up. Now, if that's not feasible, if that's not a feasible thing for you, you can go ahead and put it into the toilet or dump it down the drain. Just make sure that the septic system is not under your house, or the septic system isn't like on your front door, because you don't want this stuff stewing near where you live. You want it to go as far away as possible, away from you. Some witches and spiritualists will pour this water into the river or into like a running stream as it's going away from you, of course. If you do get that reoccurring night terror again and it's that same person, very rare, but if that does happen, you're going to want to repeat this spell. Okay, after a while, the person that's sending that energy is going to get the hint that it's not so easy entering your dreams, and it can be kind of sticky and hectic for them, so they're going to probably want to stop doing that to you. But definitely try it out, see how that magic works for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm so happy that you've gotten this far, that you've seen part 3. I'm so grateful that you watched part 1 and part 2. You guys just being here and watching these videos, I'm super grateful. I'm super appreciative of all of you that have built this community. I make these videos for you, and it just makes me happy to see the results for a lot of you. And thank you guys for sharing your testimonials and experiences with my magic, as I'm learning as well from you guys how my magic's working for you. So as always, stay earthy, stay magical, and love yourself and others. Bye for now.